Is technology making you smarter, or slowly making you forget how to think? What if every time you let your phone guide you, every time you let a calculator crunch the numbers, every time you let AI write your emails, your brain loses a little of its edge? This trend has a name: cognitive offloading.
Welcome back to Critical Thinking Secrets, the channel that gets you to think. Well, critically!
Look closely at the tools we hold in our hands: a tablet, a phone, a laptop. They are sleek, elegant, and powerful. But beneath the glow of the screen lies a hidden shift: the outsourcing of thought. Each tap, each swipe, each shortcut is a decision handed over to technology. Technology keeps changing the way we think, and the effects might be more serious than most people realize. Maps that once demanded memory now hover as digital arrows. Calculations that once trained the mind now appear instantly on a screen. Conversations that once required reflection are now drafted by AI. These icons are not just conveniences, they are symbols of a deeper trend: our brains leaning on machines instead of themselves. Our brains are depending more and more on these machines to do even the simplest tasks. The result? Our brains are literally getting lazier. And just like a muscle, the brain loses strength when it doesn't get enough exercise. Key takeaway: using tech too much can weaken your critical thinking if you let it do the mental heavy lifting for you.
And if you want to stop making the same mistakes over and over again and again, then get the Critical Thinking Toolkit now. It'll help you break the cycle, give you clear frameworks, checklists, and smarter choices. Don't let tomorrow look like yesterday. Grab the toolkit today. Tap the link in the description below.
For centuries, humans have found ways to lighten the load on their minds. We wrote things down, built machines, drew maps. These tools were extensions of memory and reasoning, designed to help us survive and thrive. It's not new. Humans have always offloaded memory and reasoning. That's cognitive offloading. It's using external tools to handle mental tasks your brain used to do. But today, the scale is different. Scrolls have become smartphones. Maps have become GPS arrows. Ideas that once demanded reflection now appear instantly through AI prompts. The tools are faster, but the trade-off is greater. Our reliance on them grows, while our own mental effort shrinks. Technology has accelerated it to a level we've never seen before. Now, instead of remembering phone numbers, we store them in contacts. Instead of navigating by landmarks, we follow GPS arrows. Instead of drafting ideas, we let AI generate them. Key takeaway: cognitive offloading happens when you let your devices handle tasks your brain used to do. Look at the classroom. A student skips brainstorming, letting AI draft their essay. Look at the office. A manager trusts an algorithm to shortlist candidates without questioning its biases. Look at the driver. GPS guides every turn, so the streets remain a mystery. Recent studies show that people who use AI tools a lot often have weaker critical thinking skills. Research published in the journal Societies found that frequent AI users struggle more to analyze information and solve problems on their own. These are not isolated examples. They are everyday habits. Each time we let technology think for us, we surrender a piece of our own reasoning. And this trend hits everyone: students letting AI write their papers, drivers relying on GPS, managers trusting algorithms to make hiring decisions. Key takeaway: striking a balance between helpful tech and staying mentally engaged is crucial if you want to keep your thinking sharp. Watch the student bypass the struggle of drafting ideas, the worker skipping analysis for a quick auto report, the artist scrolling endlessly instead of sketching. Each shortcut feels efficient, but each one erodes the practice of thinking. This is what happens when we outsource too much. Analytical reasoning declines, problem solving becomes shallow, creativity fades, the law of least effort takes over. Why wrestle with complexity when a device can do it for you? But the cost is hidden. Our ability to think deeply erodes. Imagine a surgeon who relies on AI diagnostics but forgets how to interpret scans themselves, or a lawyer who lets software draft arguments but loses the skill of persuasion. Efficiency is seductive, but engagement is what keeps us sharp. Picture the doctor who trusts an AI diagnosis without questioning the scan, the lawyer who lets software draft arguments but forgets the art of persuasion, the pilot who relies on autopilot and loses the instinct to react in crisis. In high-stakes fields such as medicine, law, and engineering, cognitive offloading can be dangerous. Professionals risk losing expertise if they lean too heavily on automated systems. The paradox is clear. Technology promises accuracy, but without human oversight, mistakes slip through. And when the stakes are life or death, outsourcing thought is not just lazy, it's downright reckless. Key takeaway: efficiency without engagement risks catastrophic failure in high-stakes decisions. See the classroom where essays are generated instead of written, the researcher scrolling summaries instead of reading deeply, the programmer watching code autocomplete instead of solving problems line by line. Yes, it's happening right before our eyes. In real time, AI is transforming education, research, and coding. Students use it to draft essays, researchers use it to summarize papers, developers use it to automate code. But if we always let AI do all the heavy lifting, we risk losing the very skills these fields depend on: curiosity, analysis, and creativity. Key takeaway: technology should be a partner, not a replacement. So how do we strike a balance? Watch the moment of choice. The laptop closes, the notebook opens, the pen scratches across the page. This is not nostalgia, it is training. The brain flexes when it works unaided. This is what we need: cognitive hygiene. That means using technology intentionally, not automatically. Let the calculator help, but still practice mental math. Let GPS guide you, but still learn the streets. Let AI suggest, but still question, refine, and create. On one side, the glowing icons of convenience. On the other, the quiet discipline of reflection. Balance is not about rejecting technology, but about refusing to surrender your mind entirely to it. The future will not belong to those who offload everything. It will belong to those who know when to offload and when to think for themselves. Key takeaway: keep your brain engaged, use technology wisely, but never forget how to think on your own. Cognitive offloading is not the enemy, it is a tool. But when tools take over, thinking weakens. The challenge is simple: use technology to expand your mind, not shrink it. Keep your brain engaged, keep questioning, keep creating. Because the sharpest minds of tomorrow will not be those who let machines think for them. They will be the ones who use machines wisely and never forget how to think on their own.
Finally, remember, critical thinking isn't about being a skeptic. It's about being a seeker. You're not trying to poke holes for the sake of it. You're aiming for the best outcome with the information you have. We've only scratched the surface. The Critical Thinking Toolkit is full of checklists, mental models, and hands-on guides to help you sidestep common pitfalls and think with clarity and confidence. Whether you're solving problems, making decisions, or just trying to sharpen your perspective, it's a resource you'll keep coming back to. Curious? Check out the link in the description.
Thank you for joining us today. Enjoyed this video? For a more in-depth analysis, visit our website, www.criticalthinkingsecrets.com, to read the full article. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with our latest weekly release content. We have over 300 videos on our channel to help kickstart your critical thinking journey. Also, as an added bonus, just for supporting our channel, you can download our free critical thinking ebook. So go ahead and click the link below. Till next time, keep those critical thinking gears turning. Thank you for watching.